Over 1 million lives were lost. A mighty empire rose from the swamps, and a story of ambition, war, and faith still echoes through time. Welcome to the complete history of the Aztecs, one of the most powerful civilizations the world has ever known. From the legendary migration from Aztlan to the founding of the island city of Tenochtitlán, their journey shaped history itself. Hit subscribe and like this video to explore the secrets of history. The Aztecs, or Mexica, began their journey in the mythical land of Aztlan. Guided by their powerful sun and war god, Huitzilopochtli, they wandered the deserts and mountains for decades. They were searching for a divine sign he had promised them, an eagle perched on a prickly pear cactus, devouring a serpent. For years, they journeyed, facing hardship and uncertainty, until finally, in 1325 the prophecy was fulfilled. They found the eagle on a small, swampy island in the middle of Lake Texcoco. This was the place. Here, they founded Tenochtitlan, a city built against all odds, which would grow to become the heart of their vast and powerful empire. Small and vulnerable at first, the Aztecs survived through cunning alliances and relentless warfare. They were newcomers to the Valley of Mexico, surrounded by established and powerful city-states. To secure their place, they forged the Triple Alliance with the cities of Texcoco and Tlacopan. Together, this coalition became the dominant military and political force in central Mexico, embarking on a century of expansion. Under a series of formidable rulers like Acamapictli, Itzcoatl, and the great Moctezuma I, the Aztecs expanded their territory from the Pacific coast to the Gulf of Mexico. They didn't directly rule these conquered lands in the way we might think. Instead, they established a vast tribute system, demanding goods, resources, and people from the city-states they defeated. This flow of wealth transformed Tenochtitlan into a dazzling metropolis. To feed their growing population on a small island, the Aztecs engineered a marvel of agriculture, the chinampas. These were artificial islands, essentially floating gardens, built by layering mud and decaying vegetation. This innovative system was so productive it allowed for multiple harvests a year, sustaining hundreds of thousands of people. Beyond agriculture, their economic heart was the grand market of Tlatelolco. It was a bustling, vibrant hub of commerce, described by Spanish conquistadors as larger and better organized than any in Europe. Merchants from across the empire brought everything from gold, feathers, and jade to cacao beans, textiles, and pottery. It was a testament to the sheer scale and complexity of the Aztec economy, a world of trade and tribute that fueled their rise to power. Every facet of Aztec life was infused with religion. Their worldview was cyclical, a constant struggle between creation and destruction. The gods, like Huitzilopochtli, the feathered serpent Quetzalcoatl, and the rain god Tlaloc, were not distant figures. They were active forces that demanded constant devotion and appeasement to maintain cosmic balance. This devotion took many forms, including elaborate festivals, prayers, and offerings. One of the most controversial and misunderstood aspects of their religion was human sacrifice. For the Aztecs, it was the ultimate offering, a necessary act to nourish the sun god and ensure he would rise each day. While shocking to us, it was a sacred duty, essential for the survival of the universe itself. Aztec society was highly structured, a pyramid with the emperor, or Tlatoani, at the very top. Below him were the nobility, priests, and high-ranking warriors who enjoyed great privilege. The warrior class was especially esteemed, as military prowess was a key path to social advancement. Next came the commoners, including farmers, artisans, and merchants, and at the bottom were slaves. Despite this rigid hierarchy, there was a strong emphasis on education. All Aztec children, regardless of their social standing, attended school. Boys learned about warfare, history, and religion, while girls were taught domestic skills and crafts. Their civilization was incredibly advanced, with sophisticated knowledge of astronomy, mathematics, and medicine. They developed a precise calendar system and a form of hieroglyphic writing, creating poetry and art that continues to inspire awe today. In 1519, the world of the Aztecs was about to change forever. On the eastern coast of Mexico, Spanish ships appeared, carrying Hernán Cortés and his small army. They brought with them horses, steel armor, and deadly gunpowder weapons, things the people of Mesoamerica had never seen. Moctezuma II, the reigning Aztec emperor, received news of these strange visitors with a mix of curiosity and dread. An ancient prophecy foretold the return of the god Quetzalcoatl from the east, and some wondered if Cortés was this returning deity. Exploiting the political landscape, Cortés formed alliances with native city-states that resented Aztec rule, particularly the Tlaxcalans, who became his most crucial allies. When the Spaniards finally marched into Tenochtitlán, Moctezuma welcomed them, perhaps hoping to understand and control them. But the peace was fragile. Tensions erupted into violence, leading to the infamous La Noche Triste, or the Night of Sorrows, where hundreds of Spaniards and their allies were killed as they tried to flee the city. Cortés retreated, but he was not defeated. He returned with a larger force and laid siege to Tenochtitlan. For months, the city resisted with incredible courage. But the combined assault of the Spanish, their native allies, and a devastating smallpox epidemic, to which the Aztecs had no immunity, proved too much. In August of 1521, after a brutal and bloody siege, the magnificent city of Tenochtitlan fell. The Aztec Empire was no more. Though their empire was destroyed, the legacy of the Aztecs lives on. It is woven into the fabric of modern Mexico, visible in its art, its food, and its language. The eagle on the cactus is still the central emblem on the Mexican flag, a powerful symbol of their origins. The ruins of the Templo Mayor lie in the heart of Mexico City, a constant reminder of the incredible civilization that once thrived there. The Aztec story is one of spectacular achievement, of building a world-class city on a swamp, of creating profound art and science, and of unshakable faith. Their ingenuity, courage, and devotion shaped history forever. If you love this journey through the Aztec Empire, like this video and subscribe for more cinematic histories.